Hi, this is my first Q&A in 2 years. I've never done this before. Hopefully this will answer some of your questions in the past 2 years for me. In the video called Melted This White Gold Ring by Accident today, I was asked, was it white gold or 10 karat gold plated sterling silver? In that video, it was a solid white gold ring. What happened is I need to enlarge that ring. And as usual, before enlarging the ring, I heat up the ring in order to soften it. I thought, for some reason, I thought it was a platinum ring. So I put on the casting goggles for platinum. After that, everything I see is in a shade. So I apply the heat for platinum. After about a minute, I thought job done. So I turned off the fire and then took my goggles off and realized the ring was melted. And then I checked the hallmark on the ring and confirmed that it was a 9 karat white gold ring. So that was a really expensive mistake because I have to make the ring again. And the video was captured during that process. It was a really expensive mistake. It cost me a few $100s. In one of the community posts, I asked, what videos should I make next? And here one of the answers is, please make a video about the manufacturer of various gravers and tools. In my channels, I have videos showing how to make flat graver, round graver, onyx graver, V-point graver, 90-degree V-point graver, and even cobra graver from broken ball birds or broken drill bits. So you can check that out. I have also listed that in the description below. Here I was also asked, I like making gravers from birds, but I don't understand why you make from setting birds. The situation is a lot of these hand engraving and diamond setting jobs are unique, so I need to have a graver specially made for that job. A lot of the time after that, I may not use that graver again, so I don't see the point to buy a brand new graver just for one job. And also, if I need to get a new one, I need to wait for the supply to come. That's why I make it from a broken bobber. One is much quicker. Second, it's much cheaper for me because I will only use that graver once. Here I got asked, aren't all birds made of the same material? The answer is no, because they can be made of tungsten, HSS, which stands for high-speed steel, carbide, and some of them are even coated with diamond powders. Obviously, carbide is much harder, it cuts more efficient, it's more durable, and that's why normally it's more expensive. The one with diamond powders are quite expensive as well. And then I was suggested, make some videos for pave stone setting without air tool, only hand push. In my situation, I only use air tool to cut the prongs for pave setting, and I only use hand push to push the prongs when I do pave setting. If you like this video so far, do you mind clicking the like button? Thank you. In the video called Making a Byzantine Necklace in Silver, I was asked, what's the reddish liquid that was poured onto it? That was platinum oxidization solution. You can also use liver of sulfur as well. Obviously, try to choose the one which is biodegradable because it's good for the environment. You can also use egg white to do it as well. I have a video here showing how I did it. In the video called Repairing a Broken Honeycomb Soldering Board in Ceramic, I was asked, what material are you using to sew it back together? In that video, the one I used was 24 gauge stainless steel wire. In the video called Making a Tabletop Drawer Bench to use for wire making, I was asked, what is the purpose of the T-plates? The purpose is to stop the drawer plates from dropping off the table after the wire is completely come off the drawer plate. In the same video, I was asked, how much did this cost to make? In my situation, it was about $40 US. I'm going to make a video explaining all the details. Please make sure to check that out. Previously, I only show how I make it, as I said. For the past 2 years, I make a lot of videos, but only show how I make it. From now on, I will explain all the details in the background. Hopefully that is more helpful for you. In the video called Water Drops of Hot Silver Plates, I was asked, was it to cool or just watch them react to help oxidize the silver soldering? Normally, after soldering the bezel wall, I will pick up the entire piece of silver and dip it in water to cool it down completely. But that day I was bored, so instead of doing that, I got 2 drops of water into the bezel cup. It's just completely random because I was bored. And later I figured out it was quite interesting. Instead of evaporating immediately, the water turned into a ball, you can see in the video. And then after a few seconds, it just evaporated completely. That was totally unexpected. Some of you pointed out that is called some effect. I can't remember. I will put it on the screen here. So the video was captured during that process. It was totally unexpected. But I found it quite interesting, that's why I show it. Later, that piece of silver was dipped into pickle, and then I polished it to give a smooth finish. That was made for a pair of cufflinks. In the video called Making Lapis Lazuli Cufflinks in Sterling Silver, I was asked, what type of silver solder are you using, please? In that video, I use hard and easy solder. I mainly use my torch to control which parts of the silver or gold I want to heat up. So my heat is totally under control. In the video called Making a Contour Ring in 18 karat yellow gold from scratch, I was asked, is that a hammer action handpiece you use for engraving? If you mean the Fordham action handpiece, the answer is no. In that video, I used 901 handpiece connected to a graver smith. I find that handpiece gives me a really fine control, and I'm very happy with it during the hand engraving process. I have tried the Fordham hammer action handpiece before. I have one here actually. I think that one is good enough for bezel setting, but hand engraving, I personally prefer not using that one. In the same video, I was asked, what's the magic brew at 4 minutes 28 seconds? It is borax and water for sure, but there is something else there. And what are the percentage of the components? You're right that it's borax and water, but nothing else. What I do normally is I put a drop of water into my borax dish, and then I grind it till I see the liquid turn slightly milky. And I found that that is the best component for the mixture. Is there something else there? I guess you mean the surface of the borax cone is a little bit lumpy. If that's the case, that is because the heat of my torch go too close to the borax. That's how the borax cone reacts to the heat. In the video called Hand Engraving Letter MN and O in Old English Font, I was asked which tools is it used. In that video, I use a V-point graver and a flat graver that I make myself. Both of them are connected to the 901 handpiece, which is powered by the graver smith. And then the graver smith was connected with the oil-free air compressor. In the video called Hand Engraving My YouTube Handle in Times New Roman font, I was asked, is the plate silver plate or aluminum plate? In that one, it was a solid sterling silver plate. In the video called Making a Silver Spoon with the Help of Delft Clay Casting Method, I was asked, was it sterling silver or fine silver for the spoon? In that video, the one I used was in solid sterling silver. I had practiced with copper and brass when I was at school, but after that I only use silver, gold and platinum. In the video called Making a Silver Spoon from Scratch, I was asked, what is the light blue solution for? That is pickle. It is for cleaning fire stain and also for melting the borax residue. In the short video called Making a Cobra Graver, I was asked, is that 1.8 shank or 332? In that video, it was a 332, but there should be no problem to make it with 1.8. The technique is the same. In the video called 24 karat yellow gold inlay in silver, I was asked, what if doing inlay with a wide area? I wish there was a video inlay with copper wire with a wide inlay area. I failed on a wide area with copper wire. In my situation, I only work with silver, gold and platinum. For inlay, I only do 24 karat gold inlay and fine silver inlay because they are much softer and much easier to work with. So I have never done any copper inlay. Sorry. In the video called Making Rough Pink Diamond Stud Earrings, I was asked, was it Argentinium? In that video, I used sterling silver. In the video called How I Get Rid of Neck Pain from Sitting Too Long, gone in 4 days, I was asked, do you get any wrist pains? Also, do you have any suggestions for it as well? Yes, I once had a really bad wrist pain from carrying a very heavy vacuum from upstairs to downstairs and back. After the injury, I carry on using my wrist as usual. 2 weeks after that, my wrist pain was so bad that I couldn't even steer the wheel in my car. So I realized that I had to give my wrist a really good rest. And then I didn't use my wrist completely for 6 months. One day after that, I realized my wrist pain was completely gone. So my suggestion is, if giving your wrist a really good rest doesn't help, you should seek medical attention. In the video called Making a Silver Box Clasp from Scratch, I was asked, what is the chainsaw number you are using, please? In that video, I was using a number 2 saw blade. In the video called How to Hold a Ring for Inside and Outside Ring Engraving, I was asked why you use a kid's voice. That's because the next generation want to try it. So I wrote the script and let her read it out. I have been making YouTube videos for 2 years now. Only started from November 2023, I started to speak in front of the camera. That's because hopefully in this way, I can provide better value for you. And hopefully this will make my videos more useful to you. What do you think? Let me know in the comment below. If you like this video, check out this one. It is about how I got into the jewelry industry. I see you in the next video. Bye!